Good morning, friends. Today we will learn about Boolean algebra and logic gates. As you know that we have already learned about the algebra in junior classes, and algebra is a interesting part for mathematics as well as computer. Let us see how the computer works based on the algebra. The term Booleans comes from the person George Boole, who is also known as father of Boolean algebra. He came up with a type of linguistic algebra, the three most basic operations known as AND, OR, and NOT. These three functions that forms the basis of his premise and were only operations necessary to perform comparison or basic mathematical functions. Boole's system was based on binary approach, processing only two objects, yes, no, true or false, on or off, 0 or 1 approach. Basic on this person the algebra known as Boolean algebra. Let us know about the definition of Boolean algebra. What do you mean by Boolean algebra? We can say that a Boolean algebra consists of a set that consists of only two values, 0 and 1. There is basically two binary operations that can perform on that set, denoted by logical plus and logical multiplication, and one more unary operation that can be performed on set, denoted by complement. A Boolean operator can be completely described using a truth table. A table consisting of the input values, possible combination of input values, and their corresponding output. As you see in here, the truth table for the Boolean operator AND or OR are shown on the right side. The topmost table is AND operator and the bottommost is known as OR operator. Here x and y are the inputs and x dot y, or we can say xy, is the output. In the OR operator truth table, x and y are the inputs and x plus y is the output. The output is basically represent the inputs and the operation on the inputs. A truth table for the Boolean NOT operator is shown here. The NOT operation is the most often designated by overbar, sometimes known as asterisk, elbow, or complement. A Boolean function has at least one Boolean variable, that is x, y, a, b, c, like in your algebra. At least one Boolean operator, that is logically plus and logical multiply as well as complement, and at least one input of the values either 0 or 1, and the result, the output of that Boolean function is also comes to the 0 or 1. Now some rules on Boolean algebras that is also applicable on the mathematics part of the algebra. Few are stated here, like commutative, in which we can say for the addition as well as multiplication. Similarly, we have associative. Further, distributive also is there. Some other complement are double complement, complement, and De Morgan's law. One more principle exists here is known as the principle of duality. And we state that if an expression is valid in Boolean algebra, then the duality of the expression that is derived by replacing the plus operator with the multiply operator and multiply operator with the plus operators, and the value 1 with zeros and zeros with 1 is also valid in Boolean algebra. Let us see an example. From the dual of the expression we can say a plus left bracket bc right bracket equals to left bracket a plus b right bracket left bracket a plus c right bracket. If this principle, this expression holds true in Boolean algebra, then the derived expression using the principle of duality, that is a left bracket b plus c right bracket equals to ab plus ac, is also true. You can see here the operators used by exchanging with plus with multiply as well as multiply with the plus, and we get a new expression. Some postulates are there basically based on the laws. Similarly, we can simplify a Boolean expression using in some postulates or basic laws that is applicable on algebra. Now the next part is logical gates, and before going to the logical gates we have to understand about the digital circuit. The circuitry in a digital computer operates with the signals that can take only two values, that is on or off, or we can say 0 or 1, or we can also say that low voltage or high voltage. We will use the particular Boolean algebra where B has just two elements known as 0 and 1, and where Boolean addition corresponding to parallel switch contacts. If you correlate this circuit with your physics, you will find that the Boolean addition is nothing a kind of parallel switch contact, similar to you see in the series of resistance, in which we learned about series of resistance or parallel of resistance. Here the switch contact is shown as parallel. Out of two logical switch, any of the switch is on means the result, the lamp is on. That is denoted by different four combinations. First one is shown here. The three remaining, that is, are denoted here. From these pictures you can conclude that the output is only 0 when and when only both the input switch are off, zeros or low. Similarly, for Boolean multiplications we have again four combinations, and in which the switch are connected in series. We generally know when both the switches are true on, then only the result is true. Here we have to learn the Boolean notations. Whenever we want to write a truth table, that can be written in the form of tables. On the left hand side the inputs are there, and on the right hand side whenever we use an operations, we have to denote that operation, like here x plus y, or we can say x multiply by y, or we can say x inverse. Some other notations can be used, or we can employ some shortcuts, like x multiply y can be denoted by xy or x dot y. Similarly, some brackets can be ignored if we use either logical operators or we are using associative laws. Similarly, we can write the product of three terms as x, y, z, means it is x multiply y multiply by z. But if we have x plus y into z, we can't ignore the brackets, as you know the precedence of the operators, so we have to follow the precedence or use the brackets. Now for the gates, we have to understand a gates is nothing a kind of digital circuit carrying out digital computations. It accepts one or more input, each of which has two possible states, 0 for off or 1 for on. By each and every possible combination of inputs, there is only one or more output based on the inputs. The first gate we have to introduce here is logical gates, and that is AND gate. It is an electronic circuit which generates an output signal of 1 if and only if all the input signal are also 1. If you correlate with your physical realization, it is nothing a kind of logical multiplication operation. Let us check. We have a block diagram of AND gate. Here A and B are the inputs. If both inputs are 1, the output is 1. If A is 1 and B is 0, denoted by the red color, then the output is also red or 0. If A is 0, red color, that is denoted by 0, and B is 1, we again get the output as 0. If both input A and B are zeros, we get the output 0. So we can conclude that the AND gate using the symbol D, there are two inputs, that is on or off, and based on these inputs we get the result Y, that is shown in the truth table. And the gates can have more than two inputs also. We can understand laterally. The next gate is OR gate. It is again an electronic circuit which generates an output signal of 1 if any of the input signal is 1. You can recall that in case of AND gate, the output is 1 only and only when all the inputs are 1. Whereas in case of OR gate, any of the input gates are 1, then the output is 1. Let us understand by the diagram. Here A and B are both the inputs as 1, the output is 1. A is 1 whereas B is 0, the output is again 1. Here A is 0 and B is 1, the output is again 1. Here A and B both are zeros, then the output is only zeros. Or we can say the output is zeros only and only when both the inputs are zeros. So we can conclude the OR gate as the symbol used for the OR gate. Here we have some curve type, and the input is either on or off. Based on the input we get the output that is shown in the truth table. The third gate is known as NOT gate. It is an electronic gate that generates an output signal which is reverse of input signals. Can you call the NOT gate with another names? Yes, we can say that NOT gate is also called inverter gate because it inverts the input. Let us check. The symbol for the NOT gate is a triangle in which there is only one input and one output. If the input is 0, the output is 1, the input is 1, the output is zeros. That is inverse of the input, and that's why it is known as invert gate. Let us conclude from the previous one. The inverter gate, or we can say NOT gate, the symbols and the truth table. Here one thing to be reminded that the NOT gate have only one input, whereas AND or OR gate have two or more inputs. Some few other gates are there, that is derived from the basic gates and or not. The first derived gate is known as NAND gate. It is nothing, a combination of and NOT gate. Means there is a AND gate and the result of AND gates become the input of NOT gate, and then finally we get the output. It means whatever the output of the AND gate is inverted by the NOT gate and we get another output. You can see from the truth table, when both the inputs are true, that is 1, then only the output is 0. Whereas any of the input is 0, it gives the output 1. The another gate is NOR gate. It is similar to the OR gate plus NOT gate. From the diagram you can see that it is true only and only when both the inputs are false or zeros. Some other gates are there. They are known as exclusive OR, denoted as short in XOR, and another one is XNOR. They use the symbol a plus and circle between the two operands. XOR is X plus enclosed with the circle Y, and whereas XNOR is nothing, complement of the XOR gate. Out of these gates, only two gates are known as universal gates. Or then what do you understand by a universal gate? A universal gate is a gate which can implement any Boolean function without the need of any other basic gate type. The first gate, universal gate, is known as NAND gate. The other one is NOR gate. We can say that with the help of NAND gate itself, we can create the NOT gate, AND gate, and OR gate. That are basic gates of the circuits. If we can develop the functionality of the NOT gate, AND gate, and OR gate, that means we can develop any circuit that exists in the world with the help of NAND gate itself. And that's why it is known as universal gate. For the NOT gate, we make the inputs from the same and we get the output as NOT gate. If we arrange the NAND gate in series, we get the combination of NAND gates, and the result will be a kind of AND gates. If we arrange the NAND gate in such that way that A and B are two parallel NAND gate and their output is again goes to the another NAND gate, then we are implementing the OR gates. The another universal gate is known as NOR gate. It also work as AND gate, OR gate, or NOT gate. Just the arrangement is differ than the previous one. Here NAND gate, here the AND gate is differently shown, whereas OR gate is differently shown. If we arrange in a series, then we can say that we are implementing OR gate, or we arrange two parallel NOR gate and combine with the third NOR gate, we get the AND gate. Now let us see, a gate can have more than two inputs. Here we are saying that there are three inputs known as ABC. The truth table is on the right hand side. If we have three inputs, then there are the possible combination of the inputs are 8, that is 2 raised to power n, and where n is represented as inputs. Here n is 3 and 2 raised to power 3 is nothing, 8 gates. As you learn in the data representation, when we have 3 bits combination, we have total 8 combinations. If we have 4-bit combination, we have total 16 combinations. Similarly, here in the gates, if we have 2 inputs, we have total 4 possible inputs. If we have 3 inputs, we have total 8 inputs. We have 4 inputs, then we have total 16 possible combination of inputs. And based on the operations that is performing, there should be the result on the right hand side showing the operations. Now Boolean algebra also deal with the binary variables and logical operations. Based on the truth table, we can draw the diagrams using either NOT gate, OR gate or AND gate. And from these gates we can derive an expression. From this table you can see that x, y, z are the inputs. There are 2 operations performed, that is x, y, and for the x, y we required an AND gate. In AND gate we have 2 inputs known as x and y, whereas the second operation is y, z. It means there is 2 inputs y and z using the AND gate. And finally the G is the combination, addition of the xy plus yz. That's why we use OR gate. Again we can convert truth table to an expression. How? Let us see. Converting a truth table to an expression. For each row with the output of 1 becomes a product terms. We can say product terms means the 1 represent with the value of x, y, z, where x is non-zero, x is 0, y and z is 1. It means x is nothing, a complement, y, z, and the product of these 3 is known as product term. Another one is x is 1, y is 1, z is 1. It means x, y and z bar. The third one is known as x, y and z, and the sum of these 3 terms is nothing, sum product terms, or we can say SOP, sum of products. Why we required such kind of scenarios? If we reduce the equations, we require less hardware, so we have to implement the equations in such a way that it is in the reduced form, either using the Boolean algebra or some other logicals that is ours beyond the scope. The best one is known as K-maps. Using K-maps we can reduce an Boolean expression to the simplified forms. Thank you very much. If you have any question, you can comment on the videos and I will assure you that the reply will be given to you. Thank you very much again.